In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, many of us find ourselves searching for meaning. Whether it's amidst deadlines, distractions, or the constant comparisons of social media, there's an uneasy yearning for clarity and calm. Yet, perhaps the answers to modern struggles lie in ancient wisdom. This story begins in a small village in India, where Buddha was traveling from town to town, sharing his wisdom with all who sought it. People would often gather to listen to him speak peasants, warriors, merchants, and monks, all united by a desire to understand life's deeper truths. But among the crowd at one particular gathering was someone who had very different intentions, a notorious thief. This thief wasn't there for knowledge or self-improvement. He was there for a reason far more selfish. He had heard rumors of Buddha's immense popularity and knew that attendees of his gatherings would often leave behind offerings, coins, food, jewelry, as gestures of appreciation. But after the talk ended, as the crowd began to disperse, something unexpected happened. Buddha himself turned to the thief and said aloud, "My friend, will you walk with me?" The thief was stunned. How had the great teacher noticed him? For a moment, he considered running away, but the curiosity in Buddha's calm demeanor held him in place. Uncertain and nervous, the thief nodded and started walking alongside him. The two traveled silently for a while, Buddha's presence radiating calm, while the thief's mind raced with questions. Finally, Buddha broke the silence with words that were both simple yet deeply penetrating. "Tell me," he said, "why do you steal?" The thief hesitated, but then replied, his voice filled with defiance. "Because it's how I survive. I have no land, no trade to call my own. Stealing is what keeps me alive in this world." Buddha nodded thoughtfully, as if considering the thief's plight with immense compassion. Then he said something that caught the thief completely off guard. "What if I told you that you could keep stealing but change just one small thing?" The thief blinked in confusion. Keep stealing? Surely this wasn't what he had expected from a revered teacher. He frowned and asked, "What do you mean?" "Simply stop lying about it," Buddha explained, his tone tender yet firm. "When someone asks you, 'Did you steal?' answer them honestly. Do not hide your actions. Do not deceive anyone." The thief scoffed. How could this possibly work? Yet something about Buddha's suggestion tugged at his mind. How difficult could it really be? The days that followed were transformative, though in ways the thief hadn't anticipated. He continued stealing as before, but true to his word, he stopped lying about it. When asked outright, he confessed, "Yes, I stole from you." Strangely enough, this honesty stunned his victims. Instead of reacting with anger, many of them showed pity. Others expressed confusion, wondering why someone so open about his deeds didn't seek a better life. As time went on, something remarkable began to happen within the thief himself. By repeatedly admitting to his wrongs, he became more conscious of them. The defensiveness, the mental gymnastics required to justify his actions, they began to crumble. For the first time, he started seeing his choices not as survival, but as harm to others. And with that awareness came something even deeper, the longing to change. Eventually, he returned to Buddha, humbled and transformed. With tears in his eyes, he said, "I thought stealing was my only path, but your lesson showed me otherwise. Because of you, I no longer wish to take from others. Will you teach me how to live a better life?" Buddha smiled warmly, as if he had foreseen this all along. He replied simply, "Now you're ready to begin." This story illustrates one of Buddha's profound lessons. Transformation begins with honesty. In modern life, it's easy to hide behind excuses or justify harmful behaviors, whether it's dishonesty, neglect, or excess. But like the thief, we have the choice to face our actions, to observe them without the veil of deceit. That honesty, raw and uncomfortable as it may be, plants the seeds for meaningful change. In our world of noise and constant distraction, Buddha's teachings remind us to slow down and take a hard look at ourselves, not with judgment, but with compassion. What are the invisible habits that hold us back? What truths are we avoiding for fear of discomfort? Like the thief, these moments of confronting our reality might just lead us toward clarity, growth, and ultimately liberation. The story of the thief is not just a tale from antiquity, it's a mirror for our modern struggles. Transformation doesn't require perfection or instant overhaul. It begins with one small step. So today, as we navigate our own challenges, let's carry this lesson forward. Be honest with yourself, face your truths, and let that honesty guide you toward a better life.